And we are live.
All right then.
And I have my ugly sweater on.
Ooh, better you than me.
Yeah, I am the bourbon elf tonight. So I had to stand up and get a good shot of that. So yeah, in keeping with the ugly sweater, we are going to do the top 10 tonight. Is from EF.com. It's top 10 Christmas traditions.
Okay.
And we're going to bring up some lovely guests here in a little bit that are currently right down in the basement. We were talking to them right before the show. So I'm going to go ahead and get the first hashtag out there. It is spend time with family. That's we're going 10 to 1. So
Okay.
Christmas tradition hashtag tonight. All of them are worth 10 except the number one, and it will be worth
You kidding?
20.
So that was a little low on the list.
I'm actually elf in front of the shelf. Is what it is what... Now we had to buy our CISO at work. We're doing their year end quarterly get together thing online. It's a update, and we tell about accomplishments for last quarter, any new hires
Yeah.
between then and now, any promotions, stuff like that. And since it's the last one of the year, he wanted us to wear an ugly sweater, so I ordered one. And it came in today, and I thought, well, I'm only going to wear this once, so I might as well get some use out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're festive. Now, we did have our employee get together yesterday, and that went smashingly well. And had a bunch of folks here, and they some of them came over to the house, and my tree. I gotta find all the batteries. I can't turn it on right now. It got
Oh.
knocked over, so
Oh. Oops.
that's all right. But now we had a good presentation, and we went and threw axes at some boards
Oh, that's fun.
in the little, and we did a what they call a premier tournament or something like that. So we had
hmm
three guys working, our area, keeping score, and it was up on the screen. They would call up people who needed to come up.
Oh,
It
okay.
it was fun, and it was good that we had that because we had almost 30 people
Okay.
at the event, and so it was chaos most of the time, and
Yeah.
ran an open tab and all that, so people were able to get what they wanted. All
How'd you
right, but
do
let me
on
give a shout out
slinging
here.
the
We've
axes?
got let me catch up with the chat here right quick. We've got Crazy Ann, of course you're here. Jimmy's random content, Big Daddy H. See here who Kitty 303, Dixie Hawkins. Well, I already said Crazy Ann. Art by Sparkle. Looking for a different one. And Heart Sights here. Hello, hello. STD. Joey's here. And Carla Koyak. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Carla Koyak. I thought I saw another one up here. Oh, you know what? It may have been a Facebook one. It was maybe no.
Kitty. Yep.
Oh, there it was. Anfield Road layout in the loft. So,
Hmm.
hello, hello, and welcome. So the way this goes, if you're new, every 10 minutes or so, we do a spin hashtag. If you get selected for the hashtag, you get 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. And if you get the number one, the last one of the night, you get 20. And then at 8 o'clock sharp, we do a put me in where everybody gets to type in, put me in, and you get 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. What can you win? You win a
hmm
24 note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons marked A, B, and C, a Bourbon Bounty logo crystal glass, and a virtual private tasting with me where I'll walk you through the nosing kit and how to use it, and those
hmm
3 bourbons. I still have to schedule the tasting with Art by Sparkle, who won last time. But this week was incredibly busy for me because I was doing that. All my
hmm
employees were flying in, and I didn't want any hiccups with that. So, but I will be
Yeah.
reaching out soon. Things are going to start slowing down now for me.
It's so
Uh,
busy, axes were flying.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. It was all over the place. So second place, that's first prize. Second prize is 2 ounces of anything on the shelf. It can either be 2 ounces of the same thing or 2 separate 1 ounce pours and a glass. And third prize is just a glass. You don't have to be stuck with just a snifter. I can send you a rocks glass if you like pouring whiskey over ice or drinking it mixed. And Chadio, he won third, no, second. And he preferred a pint glass. So I went and bought they had a Foothills Brewing here in Winston-Salem. Had a Hazium IPA. And so I went and bought him a couple of those and put it in the box instead of 2 ounces. I gave him 24 ounces of beer. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm flexible. But yeah, enjoyed all that. And
Joey has a few questions for you there.
All right, let's see here. If we throw you an extra $50, can you come pantless to the meetup? Asking for a friend. No. Yeah, 5 minutes alone with a liquor cabinet. Yeah, I don't let anybody in here alone. I tend to hover. Make sure.
Yep. Don't pour that one.
Now I do. I am generous with pours when people are here. You can see I have plenty of glasses behind me. So, yeah. And I do have your 30 sampler thing. I have the box came in, and I haven't even opened it yet. But I know there's 30 bottles in there, so I'm going to get you that soon. But I also bought a new sink for my bar over here, wet bar, because the little sink that's in there now is just too small, and I'm worried about breaking glasses and stuff because I washed all the glasses over here, and so I got a big bar basin sink that's flat on the bottom, and it actually has a drying rack in the bottom of it. So
very nice.
18 by 18 square.
Perfect. I've made a bunch of those.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, like I said, this week's been busy. I haven't had time, but yeah, I'm going to get on that here shortly, maybe over this weekend. But it's good because I don't have to crawl up under the sink and use the big long tool to tighten things because I have the luxury of putting it all together and getting it tight and then just dropping it in.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm going to do U-cuts instead of a hole.
You can just kind of shoehorn it down.
Yeah, and just drop it down. And of course, I'll get some clear caulk and go around the edge and then drop it down and let it seal. So no moisture gets back in there under it and all that stuff. So
there you go.
I've done not my first rodeo.
Ain't that hard?
Nah. And the little I got a glass rinser for it. The kind you turn the glass upside down and push.
Oh, nice.
Because I spend so much time trying to I want to get every speck of soap out of the glass.
Oh, for sure.
And I run a lot of hot water in them, and I use a soap that it doesn't have
unscented.
Unscented type stuff, but still you don't want to film in there.
No.
And this thing here, I can get the hot water in it, but then I can shoot them jets in there and poof, See how see my sound effects? See that's how it's gonna sound when I do it. So
tonight it would be better if you had the RO water on it. That way when you rinsed it, it wouldn't spot or anything.
Oh yeah. Tonight I'm actually sipping on well, I haven't even taken a sip yet, but I poured Eagle Rare Buffalo Trace, and then I pulled my Eagle Rare down, and it's sitting here, but because you don't want to drink Eagle Rare and then go to Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that. But I've got another bottle of Buff up there, so I figured this one was kind of low, so if I don't finish it tonight, I'll probably add it to that Infinity bottle over there.
That's why I broke this one out here, because it's that low.
Yep.
There's just a couple of pours left at the bottom of that thing, and got time to replace that one.
Woo, that's I call this a campfire bourbon.
Yeah.
Is it the Buffalo Trace? Just plain old Buffalo Trace. You know, this is good for like sitting around a fire outside in the fall and stuff like that. It's got the earthy tones to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good for that. Phil,
and it's not
good
too heavy
evening.
a proof.
Phil is on Facebook over there, so I'm going to pop this up right quick so people can see it.
Oh, hey, Phil.
Because he's not in the YouTube's chat. But good evening.
Yeah, Jimmy, that 1920 is it's a good pour that, you know, I think everybody that has a bar that likes whiskey should have a bottle of that on the shelf. I mean, it's just, you can't go wrong with it. It's kind of like Wild Turkey 101. It's a good handy bottle to have around.
Yeah, some of the problem with I was talking to a guy that has a whiskey bar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like whiskey goes bad, but it's hard to sell some of the higher price stuff. They have to mark it up so much. I mean, look at what they're charging for a pour of Buffalo Trace, and it's $36.
Yeah, the bottle is that. It was cheaper down here. They recently raised it. Mm-hmm. But then again, I went to that store and I was looking at some of those today, and then I looked over to by the register and stuff, and he had a bottle of barrel strength E.H. Taylor. And I went, oh, well, that's nice. I mean, he normally has like a small batch or something like that. So I said, well, how much is that one? And he said, $2.99.
Dang.
I said, laughed, and I walked out. I mean, my brother got a bottle of that down here for like $60. Why would there's no way I'm going to give $300 for a bottle?
I know
of that.
these aftermarket prices, or the not aftermarket, but it's the markups. You know, they're marking these bottles up so much.
That's a little bit exorbitant.
That is way too much. You know, you can.
I mean, that's more than double.
Yeah, I mean, charge $120 for it. You know, put it within reach.
Somebody would buy it for that, but I mean, $300. Well, you just sit there until some, you know, like who was it? Barnum said it was sucker born every day.
He said
that guy will walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Jimmy said 50-cent pours. I mean, you know, I make decent money, but damn, I can walk in and I'm like, well, I'm willing to spend $300 today.
Yeah.
I can get one bottle or I can get 6 bottles. You know, I can, you know, or up to 6. You know, it's like, you know, what am I going to do? All right, well, let's go ahead and spin this thing. We have jabbered enough here. I'm going to share this screen. And we are going to see who gets to spend time with family. If you miss this one, don't worry. There'll be another one coming up right after it. And Chadio. I don't even think I shouted Chadio out. Didn't know he was here. Congratulations. Let the confetti die down. Stop sharing. Here we go. All right. And
I've never seen McCormick's, Jimmy.
So this is our next Christmas tradition, number 9 on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to be watch Christmas movies. And now, without further ado, I'm going to bring up Cindy and Mike. How y'all doing?
Fine.
All right.
Hey, y'all.
Sorry, muted. Outstanding.
Oh, there we go. Now, what are y'all sipping on? What are y'all sipping
on? I'll let Mike go first.
Well, I am got a pour of this
Horse Soldier.
95 proof.
Yeah.
Nice. Have not tried that one.
I think I'm going to start off, you know, of course, with the Jack Daniel's Winter Jack. But I actually, since Mike's not here to hog it all, I busted into my box of love from Bourbon Bounty. So I'm trying to decide between Christmas Obtainium or Eagle Rare.
Oh, the Christmas.
The correct answer is yes.
The Christmas Obtainium is fantastic.
It may be a later on pour though. It's a little spicy.
Eagle
isn't it?
Rare. I'd go with Eagle Rare. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some Eagle Rare right after I finish this Buffalo Trace right here.
I especially because somebody, not naming names, was in Texas for 2 weeks, got a bottle of Eagle Rare, and proceeded to drink it in a freaking football game watch period, and did not tell somebody that he had this bottle, that he knows his wife has been lusting after. And she finds out by seeing a Facebook post that he posted on U.S. Army WTF moments. So, yeah.
I wonder who that could be.
So you don't feel bad about dipping into the sampler then?
No, I don't feel bad at all. Nope.
You should.
What sample?
I mean, I do have a sample of Eagle Rare, so
Yeah.
I got all kinds of samples I can try, and he doesn't get to taste.
So that Christmas Obtainium, I would say, I mean, you can drink it tonight for sure, but if you save it for Christmas, and do it like maybe Christmas Eve or something, that's probably it's a special treat. That's a good one. It's really, really good.
Well, I'm thinking I'm probably going to try a little bit of it, and in true mixology fashion, I do have a couple of Christmas mixers. So
yeah, now that one, don't mix it. Taste it.
Yeah. Anything from the samplers are completely neat, just the way it is. So because I have this glass that I know someone else doesn't have with him. So
it is. So I don't remember. I don't think I had Holland's Ghost when I gave you that. No, I don't think it's in there. Holland's Ghost.
I don't remember seeing that one.
No, that I think I got it after. I haven't had it that long. But I did send some of that as a. So what happened was Art by Sparkle won a 6-ounce sample on the show, and I didn't write it in my handy dandy freaking notebook, and I totally forgot about it. So I find out later I didn't fulfill that sample. So in an effort to make it right again, I sent her 6 ounces of Holland's Ghost, very extremely limited bourbon, hard to get. So hopefully that made up for it, and it is very good. Very good. The one I reviewed, the other day, what was it? Oh, that was what did I have? The Buzzard's Roost.
Yeah, Buzzard's Roost.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. They have a double barreling process. Like they have proprietary barrels, and they do a #1 toast on those barrels. And it's not even enough to bring out the wood sugars, but the bourbon's already been aged in a #4 char for 6 years. Then they put it in their proprietary barrel with a #1 toast on it, which would add some bitterness to it.
Yeah.
But it tampers the sweetness down just a little bit, and boom, it is fantastic. Oh, the marshmallow flavor comes out in it.
Nice.
Just slightly, not as much as OCD5.
Okay.
Now this is like a lightly toasted marshmallow, like if you held a marshmallow way above the fire and you just barely got a brown, tan on the marshmallow. That's what OCD5 tastes like. You dropped a bag of marshmallows into the fire and then dug them back out.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're getting close there, Sparkle.
But yeah, it does have a Eyeballing those BCSs over Cindy's shoulder. Yeah. I went back and grabbed a few more of the base 2022s. I really like the base this year on
The
those.
base is really good.
Yep.
Yeah. I got the base, but then again, I got them from my little hidey hole up here.
Mhm.
They were only $10.99 for the base. I got the coffee,
Mhm.
and I got the 30-year.
Mm.
And they actually had, I think he said they had 2 cases of the 30-year.
Wow.
So I actually ended up getting 30-year for a few other people that were trying to get
Yeah.
variants. So
Yeah, I wasn't able to get the 30-year. Well, the only thing that they had here was the biscotti, the coffee, and the Sir Isaac.
Mm.
And I got all 3 of those. And then Bill came over, Shoe Man Fu.
mhm.
He came over because I can't drink that much by myself. And evidently we can't drink that much between us either. He doesn't remember the ride home, and I don't remember them leaving. So
Yeah.
How
I
was
was able to
last
pick
year's
some
base?
up at the Class 6 on base here, and
Last year's, to me, last year's base when we first opened it had more of a burnt
Got a few.
coffee. Had
Yeah.
more of a burnt coffee note, and
Okay.
it's funny because Travis described it as McDonald's coffee that was burnt,
Oh,
Yeah.
and honestly, it did. It had an overpowering burnt coffee.
but it
Yeah.
ages in the
Taste.
bottle some though, doesn't it? So I mean,
But yeah, Mike
there's a store down from me that's got a whole case up on the shelf from
Yeah,
last year.
Mike opened one of the ones that we got from last year because we ended up getting, what was it, 16 last year?
18, something like that.
16, 18, something like that. I mean, we got for 2 or 3 people that couldn't get any.
Yeah.
But we also got them, and we've got them. I've got them back behind my mine that are over there, as well as some on the bottom shelf. But he opened one, and so it's aged a year,
Yeah,
and it
it's
really
mellowed out slightly.
mellowed out.
Okay.
And I think the longer it stays, the more it's going to mellow. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of dying to see how it goes.
I usually get about 8 or 9 bases every year, and then I drink a few of them. I try to review one, and then with the variants, and then I drink a couple of them just on my own, and then I save 5 back. Like this year, I haven't done the base review yet this year because I have the 2020, 2021, and 2022. I have a 2019, but I'm saving it because I only have one left. So
Yeah.
I'm saving it to the 5th year, and then I'll do a lineup of 5, and hopefully I can meet some more friends by then that want to come over and help me, because right now that's a lot of beer, and I hate to open it and pour them out.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's an awful expensive thing to pour down the drain.
Yeah, and they don't keep after that. I mean, I tried to reseal one. My wife has a wine cork stopper, and you can do the air in it, shake weight,
Yeah.
and it sucks all the air out and supposed to seal it back up, but it just wasn't the same. Like even over a 2-day period, it was flat as could be.
Oh yeah.
And see, that's where I'm at. We've got these that we've got aging, and eventually what I'm going to do is kind of like, Jimmy, Travis, and Papa Squirrel did with, 3 of them get together and all tasting. But I don't think we could do half as many as they did. We would need a larger group, but a few of us together enjoying. I think that would be good, and try several years after they've aged.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hello, Teresa. I see Jimmy Lacari got
Teresa.
the watch Christmas movies in there, correct? So we are on hashtag watch Christmas movies as a top 10 tradition, and I'm going to go ahead and present this screen and spin before my alarm goes off. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. We got 12 entries on the wheel, and there's the alarm. It went off before the steam fire night. Look at there.
Rigged.
Rigged.
How many entries was that? Was that 50?
No,
2, I think.
that's 10. She gets 10.
Oh, 10. Oh, okay.
All right, let me set this next one up, and then we'll get back to it. Aha, this is yeah.
Jimmy said they barely survived their tasting.
Yeah. See, that's where I'm at. I'm like, we're gonna have to get a group of us together for us
Oh, yeah.
to
For
do like
that
a
many-
flight.
Yeah, you need to split that up between four or 5 people, I would think.
Yeah.
Wear an ugly sweater.
Independent Joe is here. Thank you for the shout out. Wear an ugly sweater. Hence, I'm wearing an ugly sweater. I am the bourbon elf. I got my little candy cane over here. So yeah, that's number 9 on the 8 on the list. I mean, is wear an ugly sweater. So I've never done it before. Have y'all ever done the ugly sweater parties or anything? I've never.
I have. The last time we were here at Fort Hood, did it work?
I think we were so poor growing up. All I had was ugly sweaters.
Oh, yeah. With mothos in them.
No, I stayed dressed fairly well as a child. When I was dressed
Jimmy.
and not dress myself, because I really didn't care. I would just put whatever with whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wife gets on me occasionally about matching stuff, and I'm like, I wasn't going for matching. I was going for comfort.
Yeah, I was going to mention TikTok. I don't have the app on my phone anymore. They're starting to make announcements about TikTok, and at work we got some early info because of who we are or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the website's fine. You can go there, but because you have to give permissions to your phone,
Mm-hmm.
like when you install TikTok for it to work, it has to have access to your phone, your camera, your media, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of information can be gleaned.
Yeah.
And there's some ties, nothing provable right now, but we suspect that a lot of information is going to China.
Yep.
Well, they're not going to get much from mine right now. They'd get usually a lot of liquor.
Well, the one thing you have to be leery of is you have to give it access to your camera.
Yeah.
And which means if someone were to hack the app, they could turn your camera on without you knowing it.
Well, the government could probably do that anyway.
They're probably, but
They wouldn't do that.
Ah,
that's why I always put my hat over my phone.
Well, where I work, because I'm in the same industry of sorts as you, we can't even have our phone in the same room. So, and that's a matter of compliance and stuff. So,
Yeah.
they don't want access to my phone. I'm working in a skid steer most of the time right now. So in the middle of a field or something, nowhere, it'd just be loud, obnoxious all the time. That's why I wear these most of the time. So, I can block all that noise out with the noise canceling aspect of these, me jamming some tunes or know if I get a phone call or something like that.
Yeah, I always said, y'all can track me. I mean, I keep everything turned on my phone because I want my phone to be able to tell me how to get to that, or to tell me there's a Chinese buffet over here I didn't know about,
mhm.
And when I say, one thing they need to fix on that though, I have GPS on.
Mhm.
I'm running it in my car. It knows where I am. Yet when I ask my phone to give me restaurants near me, it gives them right around my house.
Oh,
And I'm in the middle of Tennessee or somewhere,
mm.
That's
They
not
need
gonna
to
help
fix
much.
that. It doesn't help.
Hmm.
Well, Mike likes to joke about mine because I've got an iPhone. He says Siri sounds like he's sassing me because I'll be like, "Hey Siri," and he'll be,
True, Jimmy.
And as a matter of fact, as soon as I said that, you see the little circle spin on my phone. But yeah, he's I've got him set up on a different male voice, and it's hilarious.
Like,
He sasses me a lot.
I downloaded. You remember back they would you could download voices and stuff and all that for the turn by turn, and I downloaded Samuel L. Jackson and put it on my phone.
Oh
Nice.
yes,
And then I forgot, and then my boss got in the car with me, and I was going to navigate to some restaurant, and he's like, make a motherfucking lip of you.
At the stoplight, hang on,
Angie's Fluid Art, how's it going? And OG Brick 420, Independent Joe, Mayberry U316, and I did shout out Teresa LaGuerra, but I like saying the name anyway.
Yep, true that there, Jimmy. No need for secret microchips.
Yep,
Everybody's packing one around with them.
that's true.
Hey, Angie.
Yeah.
Hey, Teresa. Hey, Angie.
Hey, Ann.
I'm just to the point. I'm not going to type anymore.
Yeah. Well, we are on hashtag wear an ugly sweater, so there Angie's Fluid Art got it in there. So if you want to get a chance to get these 10 entries for this 15 or this 10-minute block, go ahead and get it in there.
All right.
So, oh, did I break your concentration? Oh yeah.
You know what? Since Mike's not here,
What you gonna pour?
Oh,
some of the Christmas Obtainium.
Okay. It is fantastic.
Might as well. All the things he can't get, just to pay him back.
Boy, that Shane gave me that little sample now. Yeah, that is tasty. I made 1 ounce of that last for 3 pours.
Well, I'm treating it like I treated my old Carter. I'm babying that one, but I've got friends in Louisville, so
nice.
We will be getting a bottle. So
A hard Mountain Dew. I think I heard something about that. Alcoholic Mountain Dew. Well, I mean, growing up, our Mountain Dew was clear and it was
at the house.
It was chock full of alcohol.
Yeah, I've got hard Mountain Dews here.
Is it like a regular soda or is it like a seltzer or something?
It's more like a seltzer in a way. I mean, it comes in a can like a Mountain Dew, and they've got the Baja black cherry, watermelon, and then the regular.
Oh, okay.
And they're good. And let me tell you, when you chug 4 of them in a row, they're 5%, but they still would smack your mouth.
That's them tiny bubbles.
5% adds up quick.
Yeah.
The smaller the bubbles, the higher the head.
Basically.
I just like the plain old normal Mountain Dew, not all the weird flavored ones.
Yeah, I don't really drink carbonated. Well, I drink beer, but that's about the only carbonated thing I drink. I drink mostly tea and green tea and stuff like that, or water when I go out to eat. I want to taste my food.
Yep.
Ooh.
Usually water or tea for me.
Have you sipped it yet?
Oh. Ooh.
Mhm.
Yes.
The stuff is worthy of a nose.
Oh my. Okay, Shane. I see you.
Hmm.
The saucy Shane?
No, it's Shane Long.
It's
Oh,
story
okay.
time.
Yeah, story time.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I'll let the alarm go off. I got to share this. Then we'll come back and hear Cindy's thoughts on that sip she just took.
Ooh.
Good luck, everybody. And we're going to land on Heartsight. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
Eileen.
Congratulations.
Yes. And the confetti has stopped. Oh, let's set this next one up and then we'll get back to it.
Yeah, I didn't
All
get any
right.
of
I
that
thought
from
this
Shane.
one would have been higher on the list, but it wasn't.
I got the Port Night and what was the other one? Friday at Fred's cigar blend.
Oh, yeah.
I got those. Both of them are quite tasty.
Exchange gifts. Number 7 on the list.
This is almost it doesn't have a strong smoky flavor,
Mhm.
but it's got a good, would you say earthy?
Well, it's like the nose on it gives you spices and a little like cocoa in the background, but the
Yeah.
tongue will fool you because you're expecting it to be sweeter than it is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I think that's where I would
It,
say,
it, and it's not really smoky, like smoky. It's more,
not that it has paprika flavor to it, but you know the difference between a sweet paprika and a smoked paprika.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
think that's kind of the type of smoke, but it's just like a hint in there.
It's just right, and it's oh, it's good and warming. I like it.
Yeah, that's good. Especially the
Oh,
finish. The finish on that is amazing.
Is that used oak?
Was that it?
Is that used oak barrels?
Yeah, he barreled it in. He took, I think it was Cat's Eye Distillery where
Hmm.
he got the barrel of, and they had a Obtainium, and then he called that Christmas Obtainium, and I think he barreled it. I'd have to check with him to make sure, but I think he barreled it in like a used stout barrel or something,
Oh. Okay.
finished.
Okay.
maybe that's where it's almost like a hearty,
Hmm.
like
Oh, that's a mouthful right there. The Christmas Obtainium.
it is. That is just
What's the
It'll,
proof
it,
on that one?
yeah, it'll make your mind race in a million different directions. That's why I love it so much. Well, you're gonna mess up your Eagle Rare after that, but I'm gonna go to Eagle Rare now. Right after I sip the rest of this.
ooh, that's I can't pinpoint that one. It just
Hey, Kathy Bates.
I just said it tastes like Christmas. Is kind of
Oh,
what.
spices with some cinnamon and
Yep. Yeah, it's got a little cinnamon in it. It's got a little nutmeggy flavor to it. I think that's where the earthiness kind of comes out a little bit. Got some real interesting notes in it.
it does. It's see, and I'm like you. I was expecting more of a I don't know, more of a sweeter taste, and
Mm.
I'm definitely not disappointed with
Oh
it
no,
being
no, no.
heartier and not as sweet.
When I first nosed it, because I like a little bit drier, like a mid sweet. It's where I like it. Now I'll drink whatever. I'll drink Elijah Craig. It's okay. But it's a little. I call it honeysuckle bourbon. Elijah
mm,
Craig. Uh, because that's immediately where my mind goes. Is I walk as a kid walking those honeysuckle fence rows
Yeah.
and pull that little stem and get that super sweet off there, and that's where it took my mind. That Elijah Craig small batch, the 18-year. I was a little disappointed in because it's pretty much has the same flavor profile as Elijah Craig small batch, but it has a better mouthfeel to it. It's silkier on the tongue. So if you're about mouthfeel, the 18-year might be worth the uptick in price, but it's the same notes pretty much.
Yep.
So that's where it kind of lost me. Because I like it a little drier. But.
Oh, okay. I don't much care for it to be dry.
But see, it depends on with me being a wine drinker, it depends on my mood on whether or not I prefer a sweet or a dry wine. And some of the drier ones I like better because it's to me it's a heartier, richer taste as opposed to the ones that are sweeter, because sometimes it's just way overpowering.
Well, I'm sitting here talking about how I don't like too sweet, and I'm drinking Eagle Rare, so it's not as sweet as Elijah Craig, though.
No, it's not too sweet, really.
Yeah, I didn't find it very sweet at all, but yeah, it's good.
Well, after drinking the Buffalo Trace, chasing right after that, it's sweeter than Buffalo Trace.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm not that picky. If I go over to somebody's house and all they have is Jim Beam in a plastic bottle, that's what we're drinking.
Right.
There you go.
Unless I brought some.
Got this Jim Beam in a solo cup.
Well, I tell you what, I discovered at Black Friday the plethora of sweets that they have: the Fireball, the Baileys, and then the Jim Beam Fudge.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the Jim Beam Fudge is
FW. How are we going?
Had to have that one. I did have the little Bailey's chocolates and then the Fireball chocolates, and both of them are quite tasty.
Yeah, they are. Well, let me tell you, the Jim Beam Fudge, you're only going to want a little bit of it because it is out there, but it's good. It's one of those. Yeah, definitely give it to somebody as a gift.
Yeah,
I'll look for that next time.
My wife used to make rum balls. That was, and I would smell them from the other room, and I'd come in there, and of course I tried to be funny, and I'm like, "Let's get ready to rumble."
You're pointing
she makes hella bourbon balls.
Bourbon balls, yeah.
Like those.
Same difference. You just soak them in the alcohol.
Yeah.
But she did the dark rum, and it was dark chocolate rum balls.
There you
and so yeah, I'd like to. We haven't made them in years, but I know my oldest son, he wasn't quite drinking age yet, and he's like, "Can I try one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, it's chocolate. Come on.
Well, this one over here hadn't had bourbon balls until he had met me.
This is true.
And now he expects them all Christmas. And I'm like, and I'm
well, they're better than that. She won't do it.
I'm the type I prefer to actually take my pecans and steep them. And I take I've found that Southern Comfort is good for bourbon balls because it lends to the sweet anyway. But I steep I steep the pecans in the Southern Comfort. And I've actually taken the pecans, vacuum sealed them with Southern Comfort, and let them seep for several months.
Yeah.
Dang.
So we're talking definitely that kick of booze anyway. So
I bet that would soak them in pretty good if you vacuum them like
Yeah.
that. Dang.
Yeah. We have one of those Super Saver sealer things, and it's got the hose. And I'm wondering because it has like the Tupperware thing, and you can put them in there, and then it'll just take it creates a vacuum inside the bucket. It doesn't like smash it flat, because that way you could actually cover them in the alcohol, and it doesn't suck the moisture out of it.
Okay.
And that would probably work good.
If I could figure out a way to do it and vacuum seal and put in just the right amount of liquor with marshmallows, that would be amazing.
All righty. Well, let me share this screen so we can spin this one and get to the next one.
All right.
If we're on exchange gifts, good luck, everybody. If you missed this one, don't worry. We are about to put another one up there right after this. Good luck, and we're landing on me. Is Lori here tonight?
She was here earlier.
Sheba B.
Oh no! Bottle kill. Man down.
And now we're landing on me again.
Oh, it's definitely rigged.
Oh yeah.
And now we're gonna land on somebody besides me. Kathy Bates. There we go.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's
Kathy.
still rigged.
All right. And welcome, Kathy. I didn't shout you out earlier. I missed. We were up here having such great conversation. I didn't pay attention to the chat.
Oh, man.
What's the like Maxwell House? Good to the last drop.
Get the last drop, yeah.
And now we're on. I guarantee you, when I was growing up, number 7 was way more popular than number 6. But we'll go with it. We're going to go with it. Number 6 on the list: Sing Christmas Carols.
Ooh. Christmas songs just
I haven't
raised the hackles on the back of my neck or something.
I haven't heard people sing Christmas carols in so long. That's like a 50s, 60s type thing, wasn't it? I think we kind of quit. People shoot you now if you come up.
Oh, we had a team meeting this week, and our supervisor had us singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Mm.
I'm like, let's go with no.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you.
Hey, what'd you hire me for? I don't think it was to cut a record, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he said we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this again when we get cameras, and I'm like, yeah. When are we getting cameras again?
Yeah.
I don't
See that
think
bucket? I can't carry no tune in that neither.
my bucket's got a hole in it.
Yeah. That bucket looked like a sieve.
See what you can do, Cindy, is go down on the driver that runs your camera and just delete that driver out. And then I don't know why my camera won't work.
The camera's not working.
Well, I would if it wasn't a work computer. They'd know because they monitor everything. So.
Oh yeah, I know. I do security. We watch like a hawk. Oh man. So the pecans, we were talking about vacuum sealing and what other goodies do y'all normally have around Christmas time?
Hard candy.
Hard candy. Like candy canes or just
Oh no, she makes her own hard candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hard
candy. She makes homemade almond joys, peppermint patties.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, my
Mountains.
wife sometimes does that again.
She's
My wife makes cookies and stuff. My favorite's the 7-layer bars.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Well, she does turtles. That's what my wife does.
Oh, there you go. Those are good too.
With a little caramel in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I don't eat that type of stuff too much though, but I think she usually bakes a batch of just the regular cookies, the vanilla plain, what they call
Sugar
Christmas
cookie.
cookies, and then kids decorate them. They put the white icing and sprinkles and stuff on there and all that.
Oh yeah, your normal.
They're
sugar
getting a little
cookies.
old for it now.
We 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 used to just do normal Christmas and everything else, and then the lodge started doing selling Christmas trays, and
How
so
many did y'all make that one year?
500 and something.
Yeesh.
So we're talking, and they wanted 50 pieces of candy of each type that you made, and
Jeez.
we're talking production line. We still had 5 days worth of candy making in it,
Yeah,
and
because it was Cindy, her mom, and her sister all making this stuff and rolling out the hard candy. Her sister actually burnt her hand.
mhm. Oh yeah, because
She's a
okay,
dumbass.
well,
Anyway,
that's true,
Yeah, you gotta
but
butter the hands.
well, see, buttering doesn't help. To do the hard candy, we've even learned, because everybody will put it out there. You've got to have actual, like the burn proof gloves if you're
Oh
going
yeah,
to
the
use
bits.
with your hands. But we've learned that it's easier in it, and it keeps your hands to actually get silicone candy trays
Mm.
and
they look
just
good.
drop it in, and then you've got actually candy sized with whatever.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
So yeah, we've done that, and some person, I'm not saying who, told me to make 500 biscuits for a Thanksgiving cook. So
Yeah. I
from
don't know.
scratch.
Ooh.
I don't know who would say that.
Mm. I like me some biscuits though. Them homemade scratch biscuits and gravy.
She makes
All
the
day
best.
long. That's awesome.
Well, that's why you married me.
True.
No,
Cheers to that.
I usually do a big cheese ball. Yeah, do the
ball,
cream
there you go.
cheese where you take the either pecans or some other nut, you crush them down real fine, or not real fine, but like real small chopped
Mm.
mushroom, like the canned mushrooms, or jar of mushrooms, and chop them up, and then black olives, the dried beef, the green onion or
Mm.
the chives, and chop them
Chives.
up, and you just make it a few days ahead of when you want to eat it, and let the flavors all infuse.
Yeah, there you go.
And but
Tasty.
yeah, it's easy. You just you take the cream cheese and you soften it down, mix all that together in a mixing bowl, and then put plastic wrap in a bowl, and then you just push it all in there and just fold the plastic wrap back over it
Yep.
itself, and then just get it smooth in that bowl, and then refrigerate it for a few days, and then when you go to put it out, I'll sometimes put it on, like, the big cake dish
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
that has a base, and then you put the cake on it and then put the big lid on it. Well, I just put it on that base of that cake thing. So you unwrap it, flip the bowl, get it down on there, lift the bowl off and pull the plastic off, and then put Ritz crackers all around it.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
And
Easy
ta-da.
peasy.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Oh,
Hardest part is chopping all that
there you
stuff
go.
up.
There you go, Mike. It's raining men.
Now, I would
Hmm.
OG brick 420 if it wasn't a pain in this state.
Yeah, it's still illegal here, but I have hopes here in the next year or maybe two that Texas will go legal.
Ahoy, Groovy, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey,
Travis.
see him. Hey, how you doing?
I don't think I like the Eagle Rare
Well,
compared to
you
compared
had
to
it
that.
right after the
We
Christmas
told you to
and
have that
Bam.
first,
That's
but
your problem. You
no.
don't
Cindy
listen.
wanted the Otanium first. Oh well.
No, I saw Travis this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to go get my phone. I left it at the damn hotel. Yeah, I drove up there in the rain. Now I saw him all yesterday. Now he was part of that team meeting we had, and we got to throw axes at wood.
Oh, Axe Stone is fun.
Yeah, and we did what they call a premium tournament, so it was ran by coordinators which was good because we had almost 30 people and it was chaos.
Yeah, chaos. That's one.
I do pretty good at that throwing tomahawks.
Mm.
Well, I'm not sure about the little hatchets and the axes,
we-
but if it was a normal tomahawk, I could bring my own tomahawk and I'd whoop their butt with that. Yeah,
Well,
because
get
I've been doing that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
get this. Mike and them did axe throwing, and
Yeah, about 10 of us went back in October when we were here for 2 weeks, and we went to a place, did axe throwing. Pretty fun, actually. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Groovy
Yeah.
came in third place. I came in fourth or fifth or something. Anyway, let me spin this right quick and then we'll.
Okay.
This one dude,
Yeah,
he
third
didn't
place.
miss.
That's good, Groovy.
that's good shit, Groovy.
So we used to throw it playing cards. We'd staple a playing card up to the bullseye.
Oh, there you go. Whoever hits the playing card wins.
Well,
And we're landing
you nick it or cut it.
on Hunt for Heat. Look at there, Mike.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
you can just put his winnings with mine.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it separate. That way
Oh,
he had
I-
bragging rights.
I know where he lives.
Yep.
Uh,
All right, the next one. This is a longer one. I had to get my typing zone.
oh, what are you on to now, Cindy?
I'm gonna make a southern mule, and I'm debating on whether or not to use the Winter Jack or SC Callahan's, which is some local.
Hmm.
So
Is that with
Green label.
ginger beer?
Good mixer.
ginger beer, and I've got Owens Craft Mixers. It's got ginger beer and lime. And you put in your 3 to 1.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Is that
You
one of
know,
the bottles I found for you?
yeah,
That's some good stuff, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
Owens. Haven't seen that around here. Probably is, but I
I've
just
been
haven't
wanting
looked
to-
for it.
I've been wanting to get some ginger beer and make a Moscow Mule. I had one at a
Yeah.
bar one time at Houston's in Dallas.
hmm
Yeah, we went there to eat the prime rib, and it was packed in there because that's really what Houston's is famous for. There at on Beltline in Dallas is that prime rib, and we had like a 30-minute wait, so we went up to the bar and got this Moscow Mules. That's what the one guy ordered for us.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, they were.
If
pretty
it's
good.
made right, it's really good.
Yeah.
and see, he got these the mixers are really good as far as making the Moscow Mule, and he got one. What was the other one that you got? Cucumber and lime, wasn't it?
Yeah, the cucumber and lime. That's a really that's a good one.
Good summer.
It's a really
Mhm.
good margarita.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's winter. It's definitely Moscow Mule time.
Yeah,
So,
Art Sparkle, you had a % sign in there.
What was it, a hash? Or pound symbol? Hashtag. It's a dang pound symbol. Come on, folks.
Hashtag pound, same thing.
Tic tac toe. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I have no control. It's StreamYard giveaway tool. Vodka, ginger beer, lime juice. Yep, and garnish with a lime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my wife makes them with tequila instead of vodka.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
normally make it with
Just your
bourbon,
net. How's it
Kentucky
going?
Mule.
that's a Southern Mule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure Nets in the house. How's it going?
Well, hello,
We are
Shernet.
on hashtag
Hey,
build a
Shernet.
gingerbread house.
Love Shernet's hair. I'm growing mine back out. Said heck with it. I'm done with this short hair stuff. I give it 3 years, something like that.
Mm.
I'm done.
I can't grow mine out. I can't get past the phase because my hair grows
It's coming up.
like one direction on my head,
Mhm.
like in the back. So it would just stick out over here on this side, and it wouldn't do anything over here, you know. So
My
Yeah, mine's
my
going out both sides here.
my hair doesn't grow at all. I don't know
Mhm.
what y'all talking about.
Well,
Oh, don't
I
you
have to
worry,
keep
Cindy. I'll
mine
catch
short
up.
from
You
the
give me a
army.
year or
So.
two, I'll catch up and pass you. About the longest my hair got was I could tuck it into my belt.
Oh
mm,
wow! I
Yep,
think
it'll
the
go. It'll
longest
get
my hair has
long.
ever been is a little past shoulder length.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and of course, 20 years in the army, it's been like this. So,
yeah.
Dumbest thing I ever did was grew my hair out when I was in high school, and then I had them like give me a spike, and I looked like a damn Q-tip. And
The dumbest thing
This
he's
appears like Travis's right now.
the dumbest thing Michael has ever done is had his wife cut his hair.
did you give me a mohawk?
Uh,
Hey, some of my
what?
worst mistakes have been haircuts.
No, but his best friend ribbed me for a while because you need to learn how to fade. I'm like, well, then teach me.
Now I could give Mike a haircut, not a problem. I can hook you up. I've cut
yes.
plenty of hair like that. I cut my own like that for the last 2 years.
Mm.
So, ain't no
During the
problem.
pandemic, she gave me a haircut, and I looked like Goku from Dragon Ball.
I cut my own hair during the
Little
pandemic.
patchy.
I would take a number 4 blade,
Mhm.
and I would just go straight up with it, and
Yeah.
then I would take a number 7 or 8 or something like that, and just do the top.
Oh, I
Mhm.
went a lot shorter than that. When I kept mine short, it was more like Mike's is right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2 or 3 on the top, and 1 or 2 on the side. Just
Yeah,
buzzer it down to
that would
nothing. It's just easier.
be an interesting. Make sure
Oh.
you have a passport, plane tickets. And all. You can book an appointment.
Oh, there you
I'm
go,
hoping to be
Jim.
in my house by next week. So, Shanette, come on down. You can cut my hair. I'll give you a room to use. This
Yeah,
lady will
'cause-
kill me for getting to meet you before she does.
You've got is it a 3 bedroom?
3 bedrooms.
3 bedroom, 2 bath?
Yeah, the reason it's taking so long right now is the person that owns the place I'm renting put all the appliances in, but didn't secure the property. So guess what happened?
Mm.
You think she would know, but
So for the low price of a brand new barber kit, she needs a new one. She'll do your hair.
oh yeah. Hey, barber kits are cheap.
Yep. I was having mine cut for a while there when I finally cut my hair off,
Oops.
and I'm like, $30 once a month for this crap? Heck with that! I'll just go to Walmart and buy myself a set of good clippers
Mhm.
for $30, and I'll cut it myself. I can do this.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to it.
When I went in the army back in 2001, haircuts were $6.
Mhm.
I got a haircut on base last week.
Yeah.
Week before, $16.
Oh dang!
Yeah, and that's on base.
Jeez,
Mm.
they ripping you off now.
Why did you say
Electricity ain't no more.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Well, where I go,
They
they
still got them
charge
clippers from
me,
the 20s.
they charge me $14 because of military discount.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad when you pay more on base than I can go off base and get a military discount.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I normally go to like sports clips or whatnot because
Yeah.
they're still $20, but whatever. But it's just ridiculous to think on base has gone up $10 since I've been in the
Yeah.
army.
Well, okay, gas is not 2 cents a gallon like it was back in the Stone Ages.
Come on, it was a buck.
And come on,
I remember when gas hit $1, and I'm like, oh, come on now.
Right?
Jeez.
I remember putting gas in my dad's car for 70 cents. Come on now.
Yeah.
Jimmy said he looked like a hammer-headed dinosaur.
Oh, if I've shaved my head, I look like Megamind. So,
Oh. Yeah, I got a few little stitching wounds and Frankenstein scars on the head.
Hey,
Busted up a fight down in St. Thomas one time. A guy come up behind me and popped me over the head with a beer bottle and split my scalp open. So
oh,
they didn't want to stitch it and be all nice about it. They just figured, we'll just staple it. Slapped about 8
Oh.
staples in there. All right.
All right, well, let me present this screen and do this spin here. That's why I set my phone for this stuff, because I'll forget. Good luck, everybody, on the build a gingerbread house. And then we'll do one more before the 8 o'clock. Oh, look at there. That's your second one.
That's 2.
all right. That's it. It's definitely rigged, guys.
It's definitely rigged.
Now, here's the part where I
Extra
say,
forehead.
if Mike wins again, no problem. He will get the entries, but I will also spin again after that if it's a third win. Try to give everybody a chance here to get.
Oh, gee, I wear a hat every day. Here's one
Yeah.
I was just wearing a minute ago.
Okay, and this is the next one here. Is so much fun to think about, but when you get in the car with the kids, they get tired really fast and they want to go home. But look at Christmas.
Looking at the Christmas lights.
Look at Christmas lights. Yeah.
Mm.
I used to like
That's
doing
when
that.
you feed the kids the good eggnog. Here, y'all, let's go check out these lights. That's Miss Eggnog.
There's the
Good for you.
barking dog.
Now, we used to go look at them. I used to love it when I was a kid. I hated, like, I loved being out of school. And that was like the deal. We'd get out for Christmas break. And I just associated, like, oh, we're going to go look at the Christmas lights, and I was all excited about not having to go back to school for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now all I do is drive around and judge people for not stringing them appropriately. I just don't say it out loud. I'm like, y'all could have done a better job than that. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah. My buddy down in Kentucky, he put Santa up on the roof with the stream of Christmas lights coming down.
I tell you what, I used to get up there and I gingerbreaded this whole house, and that's scary now. I'm getting older. Back then, I mean, it's just 5 years ago. And over that 5-year period, I'm not feeling as stable as I once was. I used to walk around like a mountain goat on the roof all the time.
Yeah, them ladders are getting tricky nowadays too.
Yep. And I don't like getting up there with nobody's here. Because last time everybody was here and my son was here, and I went to get off the high roof because we have the garage. Well, it used to be a garage, and now it's this room is finished. It was a finished garage, and they built a new garage onto the back here before we even bought the house. But I put the ladder straddle the roof on this part, and then it hits, but it doesn't sit straight.
Oh,
because the roof pitches, and so it'll hit the high part, and then it wants to fold over.
Ooh.
And so I wedge it down good on the ridge row, and then I try not to put any weight on that side of the ladder, and I kind of go up that side, and then I step around. And when I went to get back down, I stepped around and put my weight on the far side of the ladder, but my belly hit the ladder and it popped that leg a little. Oh. And I was like, somebody's going to have to come up here and hold this ladder where I can get down.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah, that's sketchy there now.
Yeah, I'm losing some of that belly.
Beanie, your brother's on stream. Yeah, Jimmy's comment. I sent him a thing today because Jackson barks when Mike's on stream.
Oh,
I sent him a thing. So when a dog is on a Zoom call in a meeting, I want to see the baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I love me some dogs.
He's so wrong.
I got 3.
He's a good boy.
Right now, I got 3.
There you go.
Yeah, we have 3 dogs in the house
Hey,
now.
Beanie.
We're fostering one.
Okay.
Everybody said hi.
I did too in my mind. Hi.
Everybody in the chat saying hi, Beanie.
Yeah.
Beanie and her outfits.
Oh yeah, yeah. The man, I hate ladders now. I used to not mind them at all, but yeah, it was. Now it's just it. I guess the older I get, the trickier it feels, you know. But I used to also be able to jump up and grab the roof of our house like this under the overhang and lift my whole self up, and then I would flip up onto the roof and then start backing up a little bit till I got some room.
Yeah. See, the older you get, the harder the pull of gravity is on your body. So,
Yeah, the fatter you get, the more gravitational pull, and the weaker the arm. Oh, being rushed and the ladder was still wet. Oh man, talking about a wet ladder, that we were stringing it.
Oh, that's not
They were
good.
stringing a electric wire for the cattle. And there was one spot where this limb was hanging out over a fence, and the guy put the ladder, and it was raining, and the guy put the ladder down, and he didn't know that he put it had a rubber foot, plastic foot on it. He put it right on that damn electric wire.
Oh,
and he got up there and he had his chainsaw, and he cut the limb, and when the limb fell, it bumped his ladder on the way down, and then he reached and grabbed the ladder, and it jumped off that wire, and that wire jumped up and hit that metal ladder, and it gave him a little jolt. I mean, you know, it's not a little jolt, but it was enough for him to toss that chainsaw down because he didn't know what was going on.
I got a couple of electric fence, chargers that will light your butt up. One of them's a 10 mile and one of them's a 100 mile.
Yeah,
that 100-mile one, it'll light your butt up. You better watch it.
And it will.
Oh, it wasn't just a tickle. You know, it was a good little jolt, but it won't kill you. You know,
no, it won't kill you, but it definitely make you chuck some stuff.
It'll make you throw that chainsaw
down. Bail off the ladder too.
Like the old cartoons where they just turn into a fluorescent sign.
Now there was a guy I was helping RB. RB had a house left to him and his family, and he turned it into a rent house. And I was there helping him fix it up, renovate on the inside and everything. And hey, May Myers Family Vlogs, how's it going? And but we were in there, and the electrician, of course, has to come. We ran all the electrical wire, but they have to hook it to the box. You have to do that. And so he hooked it to the box, and we had all the wires labeled and everything of what went where, so we could label the breakers, on the side. And that guy was in there, and he hooked everything up, and he said, well, let's see if this works. And he went over there, and there was a wire stubbed out because we hadn't put the outlets in yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we just ran all the wires, and then we were going to turn it on and then turn it back off. And so he came in because it was timing thing. He was there, and then he flipped the power on, and he walks over to those two wires and just grabs them. And goes, yep, it's hot.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, dude.
More people get killed by 110 than they do 220.
Right.
220 will chuck you against the wall. 110, you touch it like this, and you grab a hold of it, and you won't want to let go of it.
Yep.
Now,
he just
24 volts. Yeah, I'll grab a hold of 24 volts. Like thermostat wiring, I'll grab a hold of that. Don't bother me at all. I get a little
took
tickle.
his two fingers and hit the wires at the same time.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Bam. And he goes,
no, that's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
But still,
I'd rather grab I reach over here and grab the fluke meter and go, yeah, there we go. That's 120. Okay. It's a little safer. But yeah, being quick and easy, you just touch the two wires.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
hot.
Well, let me spin this thing so we can get the put me in. And after this,
Mini trampolines.
I'm gonna let y'all do all the talking because I'll have to write down this stuff. But first, we are gonna draw for looking at the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, May Myers.
Good luck, everybody. Oh, Cindy,
Oh.
there you go. That's
Yeah,
yours.
it's totally not rigged.
Look at
two
this
for her,
rig
two for
stream.
me.
Oh my God.
No, not rigged at all.
Not rigged.
Not
Check
by
your
me.
hands, Reggie.
Nope, not rigged. Not rigged at all.
All right, I am going to set this next one up, but I'm not going to spin it yet because.
Hey, Mike. Shh, don't tell that guy.
Ooh, what you got there? Oh.
It is a whiskey. It's not a bourbon, but
It's not a bourbon.
Well, all bourbon is whiskey, so
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all whiskey. It's just some of it's Irish, some of it's Scottish, some of it's.
Some bourbon.
I got
All
some
you have to
Vietnamese
do-
whiskey in there. So,
All you have to do in any form or fashion is type "put me in" the chat,
Nope.
and I will write down your name, and you will get 5 entries.
Put me in, coach.
Oh, I missed it. Dang. My keyboard didn't work very good here. we
Oh
go.
goodness.
Now I got it.
All right, now I
Boy,
got to catch up.
this is the most I've drunk in a while. Wow.
2 days.
No,
That'd be
a
me.
while. A while.
I mean,
Oh, that's good. That dang Glenmorangie is quite tasty.
Have you
sherry.
had the Redbreast 12?
Oh yeah, I got a bottle. I got 3 different expressions of Redbreast in there.
Redbreast 12 is definitely delicious.
Redbreast 12 is really good. I've got the loose style and the cast strength Redbreast 12, and
Ooh.
all 3 of them are just quite good. I mean, that's a go-to Irish right there. I mean, if you want to turn somebody on and say, "Here, try some Irish. Here, go for this Redbreast 12." It's hard to beat.
It is really hard to beat. It's actually smooth and sweet. And
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then I've gotten a few other. I started to branch off a little bit because I'm a Kentucky boy, so of course I'm going to drink bourbon.
Mhm.
It's just be unnatural if I didn't drink bourbon. But I started branching out a little bit, trying and delve off into a little bit of Scotch and some Irish, and I got some Powers, John's Lane, which is it's an Irish, and it's quite good. But I'm trying different ones. Most of the Scotch stuff that I've tried, as long as it's not really peaty, I can drink it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, some of the peaty stuff, like Lefroy, oh my God. I don't know how people like that stuff.
Yeah,
It
the
tastes
peat's a bit much.
band-aidy, iodine-y. Just
No. See,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it. And see, when Mike and them talk about the BCS and they talk about that after note of anise.
yeah, licorice. Yeah.
Anus. Yeah.
I do not like licorice
No, that's like
Sure.
black licorice.
at all. So it's that's one flavor note I don't like. If it's
Oh,
I
got
do
yeah.
that,
like the red licorice, like the whips. Remember the long little strings?
Yeah,
they used to
red
get, the
licorice is good,
That was
Yeah.
good.
but that black licorice is just
No.
nasty.
No,
All right,
you-
so let me read
Get that
these
on
out
rye
right
occasionally.
quick.
Okay.
Who I've gotten so far that has put me in, and you only get one, so I only count one. But Chatty-O, Hunt for Heat, Steam Fire and Ice, Mr. Great Shot, Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic, Kitty 303, Jimmy Lacari, Big Daddy H, May Myers Family Vlogs, Mayberry U316, Heartsight, Kathy Bates, Crazy Ann, Jimmy's Random Content, Sheba B, and Angie's Fluid Art. If I did not call your name, I did not see a put me in for you, so please type that in now if
Yep.
you would like. to get your 5 entries to the wheel.
Agree, OG Brick. Yeah, Bushmills is decent. Tullamore Doodle is decent too.
Yeah.
Try some of that Powers. Get you some of the Powers John's Lane, and then try the Three Swallows. Really good, both of those.
Hi, May.
Hey, May Myers. My cousin's last name is Myers. Lives in Kentucky.
All right, and I got Chernette in there.
And
And,
that is quite good.
and what good beer are you talking about, Groovy?
All of them.
The good stuff.
Oh, you talking about them? Those one over your shoulder there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you talking about that Martin House,
Oh yeah.
which
I actually got a box of those from Travis, and one of them exploded.
Oh,
yeah, I just picked this up last night from
Puppy
HEB.
Chow.
HEB.
Puppy.
Oh, Puppy Chow.
So that's going to be good, I think.
All right, I have to grab another bourbon off here. I'm going to grab this Horse Soldier since that's what you were drinking there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Where was I at? It had Puppy Chow.
Well,
Missouri.
this is from Martin House. So.
Oh, this was some sort of a snack that they had in Missouri.
Oh, so
it was like chocolate powder coated.
Chocolate powder coated Chex
Something
Mix,
in it.
which is
Yeah.
she makes that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that was actually pretty tasty.
See,
The
that's
best thing I
good.
found was they had a breakfast pizza. Oh my God, that stuff was
breakfast pizza
awesome.
sounds
Yeah, it
good.
was like eggs and everything on a pizza.
Mhm.
Oh
See-
my God, that stuff was
see,
awesome.
This is how I get in trouble because Mike opens his mouth and says, "She makes that," and that's where it goes downhill.
I'm sorry. No, she doesn't make that at all.
She used to. She used to make that
to.
stuff.
Now she can't.
Yeah, she don't make that stuff anymore.
Nope. I'm allergic to it. I've got an allergy tag that's coming.
Mhm.
All right,
There
we
you
are
go.
now on Write a Letter to Santa.
Right, Leonard Stanny.
Write a letter to Santa.
Yeah, on our
Delicious,
top 10 list of Christmas traditions. Now it's only for little kids, but still.
We're
Yeah, the
talking
Horse
about-
Soldier is pretty good. It's better than I remembered.
I
Never
write a
tried
letter to Santa every day. He still hasn't brought me the winning lottery numbers, but eventually he's going to see I'm a good girl. So
Yeah, it's not a straight bourbon. It's just they call it, yeah, it is straight bourbon. Okay, it's 2
bourbon.
years, aged a minimum of 2 years, handmade and bottled by American Freedom Distillery in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember where I bought it.
Yeah. I bought this at the PX, and I don't know if I would buy another bottle of it. It's good.
Yeah, it's good, but not. I mean, it's good. It's decent starter bourbon.
Yeah, that's what I would classify it as, a starter
Yeah.
bourbon.
I like
Well, like I
Basil Hayden or
said,
something.
I'll drink whatever. If you got McAfee
like-
Benchmark, I'll drink that too.
I mean, it looks darker than Basil Hayden does, but
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
I used to
Basil
drink Crown
Hayden.
and Coke, but I can't drink either one of them anymore.
Yeah, the problem is this is even heavy for Basil Hayden. This is actually 87 proof.
oh,
Oh,
wow. So, yeah, the one I got is 95.
Well, yours might taste even better than mine
Oh, there we go.
because
It's
I
good.
like yeah.
But I mean, it's
Well,
like I said,
mine's
it's,
86, so
Hmm.
you know.
I
it's
don't
a
know if
lower
I'd buy
proof.
another bottle because it's good, but it's not.
Yeah, there's nothing special. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Eagle Rare. It's not Old Forester
Yeah.
1920, which is one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah. Me too. I got to get another bottle of that.
Mm.
I mean, you got to stay on the shelf with that one. That's just an awesome pour. I don't
Yeah.
care for the 1910 though as much. Everybody says it's
1910's
more
okay.
like the double oaked
Yeah, the
Woodford
double oak
or
is
something.
good. The 1920 is by far my favorite of that series.
Yes.
Me too.
The 1897 was
Eh,
I like their
the Statesman.
actually
eh.
the thing is
Statesman.
they have the 100 proof the bottled and bond
Mhm.
Yeah.
is not bad,
Yeah.
but the well, the one's 90 proof. Let me see what this one is. I can't remember now. I think it's the bottled and bond. This the
Maybe
Old
100.
Forester Statesman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, okay. This is
It's like
has the
95.
same profile as the bottled and bond, but it's
Mhm.
only 95 proof.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
It's been a
Yeah,
while since I've had a
I
bottle of
find my preferred proof is somewhere between 100 and 110.
that. Me too.
So
yeah,
but,
yeah. I
but
like them. I like them a little.
1920 is just delicious. So.
Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's when people are getting into different whiskey and stuff like that, and they say, "Well, what's good for the price?" And I'm like, "Bottled and bond. Don't care.
Mhm.
Pick a brand, pick a name, whatever you like. Go for the bottled and bond."
As long as you find bottled and bond, it's going to be good.
Yep.
Let's see.
I mean, it can be, Jim Beam. It could be whatever. You just name a brand that you like, that you think kind of like that profile or whatever. Go with that. I mean, go with even for a rye, like Rickenhouse.
Yeah. I
See,
found a bottle of scotch that I really like, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But the only way I can describe it is it tastes like barbecue smells. That
Okay.
deep smoke flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what it tastes like.
I've had one recently. It was kind of like that. It was Ardbeg Ugadal, and it was like barbecue. It's actually like burnt ends or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It was that, but it was like I would have like one pour of that and be like, oh, okay, I'm done with that. Let me get something different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
the
was like
green
that.
labels. So Lori asked a question here about.
Mhm.
I said, I guess the label was green, and it reminded me of Christmas. And the only green labels I see up here are the Henry McKenna 10-year and the Cyrus Noble. The prominently green, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that rye I got down there, but that's not a bourbon.
I need to
Bourbon.
spend in the rye. I need to send you a bottle of the Still Austin rye.
Still
It is
Austin, yeah.
fantastic.
I had a bottle, not the rye, but I had a bottle of the Still Austin cask strength.
Oh, that's really good too.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'll say so much about so many different bourbons. It's hard for me to remember what I talked about.
Right.
See, I've gotten to the point that if I want to remember it, I make a spreadsheet
Yeah.
so I can remember.
Well, there you go.
I'm surprised that Jody doesn't have all his whiskeys listed on a spreadsheet somewhere.
That is surprising.
I went to do that one time, and I got about an hour and a half in, and I was only halfway done. I was like, "Screw this."
See, what you need is somebody with you calling it out.
Yeah,
Because that's what I did. That
Yeah.
way, I've got a spreadsheet, and I've got it color coded for my liqueurs, my liquors, and mixing type things. And then I've got a different section that's all the bourbons and whiskeys that we've got, because
right.
I don't have any liquor or anything here.
None at all.
Nope, none. No,
Yeah.
but,
That nice
You
blue
watch
screen behind you.
there
Green screen.
is an optical illusion.
yeah, but my problem is though I have to write down every detail because I have so many store picks and so many like variants,
Yeah.
from things, and I want to know that's what I have.
Yeah.
And see, that's what we did. We took an afternoon and went through and bam, 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 and
Did you have 240 of them?
Not quite.
Yeah.
No, but we were approaching about 175.
Okay.
Mm.
So
I had enough bourbon for every day of the month. Let's put it that way.
yeah, because just his section alone was enough to keep me crazy. But and I got to the point where every time we would bring in, I would add to. But then someone would start bringing in and not saying anything. I would get up the next morning and there's 4 more bottles that I didn't even see, and it's like,
Ooh, elves.
what? Wonder,
Damn it,
wonder,
Beanie. Hey, gee.
Yeah. Jeez, Beanie's
Uh-oh.
sneaking
I
in
gotta
liquor on you.
share and spin, but I'll get back to Lori's question here in just a second. But let's go on ahead and spin this. Write a letter to Santa here.
Got that many barrel aged beers. Holy crap, Jimmy.
And there we go.
New winner finally.
I don't know. She may that she typed it that many times.
She did.
It's possible.
Quite a few times.
I thought it only counts though once though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I don't know.
That's all it takes.
There you go.
Congratulations. Now everybody's going to start typing it multiple times.
That's too much for me to type.
the bad thing is when you go to Total Wine and you're in there and in this playground of liquor and
right
sin of inequities, you just start looking at different things. We found one that's pralines.
Oh,
A liqueur that's pralines, and it tastes just like pralines. And the other one that I've got over here is stroopwafel.
I've heard
And
of
it,
that.
and it tastes just like the actual cookies.
oh, damn! That sounds delicious.
Well, you've had some, you ding ding.
Well, I know, but did I? I don't remember.
Well, yeah.
You
Remember,
don't normally share with me.
it's
Well,
the
it's gotta
little.
be German then, huh?
No, it's Danish.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
You don't normally share with me, so it's kind of hard to.
That's a lie. See, he talks. Yeah, we're not married at all.
We haven't been married for 18 years at all.
We're not.
Me and my wife, same.
We're not married at all. And the bad thing is, he sends me a message of everything he got Black Friday liquor shopping, and then I call and run down my list, and the first thing I say to him was, "Well, I got more BCS bottles of liquor than you did for cheaper." So
yeah, that's true. I got 3 of the base, 3 of the coffee, 3 of the biscotti, and 3 of the Sir Isaac, and this bottle of Horse Soldier for $3.30 something.
Dang.
Yeah, and
and
she got her stuff for $2 something.
I ended up with 6 of the base, 2 of the coffee, 6 of the 30-year, the Winter Jack, and something else for only 200 and something.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I get back to the hotel and I see a couple of my guys. I'm like, y'all want to see what $300 worth of beer looks like?
Dang, Mike, you gotta let Cindy shop from now on.
Well, it sounds like the base is not that much cheaper. It's not cheaper.
Yeah.
It was like 12 or 13 down here.
I know when I was over in Japan, they could get Heineken. I could get Heineken for like $2.80 a 6-pack.
Dang.
Yeah, they would just order it straight, but I drank that for 4.5 years. That's the only beer I would drink.
I never did care for Heineken much. It had that kind of green.
I don't
beer
think I've ever drank a Heineken. So
taste to me.
It's got a little bitter in it, but
yeah, when beer starts going bad, it starts getting that kind of green
I guess. I don't know. I
flavor
like
to
it.
it.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Just do it.
Skunky, I should say, skunky.
Skunky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets that kind of smell, flavor to it. I'm like, I don't care for it.
Yep. But no, I liked it. All right. It was pretty good. But then I
Hey,
came
for the
back here and I
price.
was sad because it cost too much for me to continue my Heineken. You know, I had
Yep.
to change beers. But over there, Budweiser and Bud Light was outrageous compared to Heineken. Yeah.
Because it was Budweiser.
When I
Yeah.
was
Now
at
they
Everett-
own the company, so it's probably
Yeah.
cheaper now.
Probably. Okay, this was a short one, but I got to spin this one so that we can
All right, bake
get
it
that
on.
last one in.
Get her done.
It's just
And
turning
here we
this sour mash, yeah.
go. Good luck, everybody.
I didn't even see that one.
All right, who's the big winner this time?
It is going to end up on Big Daddy
Big
H.
Daddy H. There we go.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not rigged at all.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the last one, and it is for 20.
That's for 20 entries here now, right?
20 entries.
All right.
Number one.
This is gonna be interesting to see.
Let's see what's number one. Come on. It's not coming up yet.
All right, here we go. Let me get back over here and paste it in.
I haven't seen chestnuts roasting on an open fire yet.
No, but the number one, according to EF.com, is Decorate a Tree.
All right.
They actually put the tree, but I put a tree because, you know.
Big Daddy H, looking forward to seeing you next Thursday.
Next Thursday, he gets his mic tomorrow, or not mic, but ring light. I got him a ring light to set
Oh,
up.
nice. Oh,
Give
you
him
get him all
little
hooked
extra.
up.
Yeah.
Big Daddy H gonna get all famous and
All
big.
right, right.
He's
Yeah,
gonna,
that
I
mic
missed him.
sounded good. Did y'all see the little video I posted?
No,
Yeah.
I missed
Yeah, I
it.
did a little short recording. That sounded good. It comes in real clear. And it wasn't a Blue Yeti or anything. I mean, it was just a regular, you know, about a $40 mic or something.
Oh, heck. Nice. Make you purty. That's
But-
not going to help, Big Daddy.
It's not gonna help. Yeah.
No.
Now I looked up. I looked at the reviews, and they got really good reviews. And I thought, well, shoot, it's got a, you know. But I was also he has a Chromebook, so I was
Uh-huh.
looking for plug and play on Chromebook.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
one
Yeah,
said
make it easy.
Said it would work with Chromebook, and you know, or somebody in the comments said they used it with a Chromebook. So, and
There
they
you
said
go.
they just plugged it in, it worked. So I was like, cool, that's what I want. I'm sure the other ones might too, but I saw that, you know, that they said
Mhm.
it. Oh, yeah. Well, guys, we are getting to the end of the show. It's been fun though, hanging
Yeah,
out.
Lots of fun.
And give us a few more minutes, and at 8:25 I'm going to spend no after party tonight, but next week will be the after party.
Okay.
Bourbon After Dark.
Bourbon Bounty After Dark.
There we
Yep,
go.
and I will post it next week on how to, you know, the link to get over to the after party. I cannot do the after party on Bourbon Bounty. So if you have not subscribed to Bourbon Bounty After Dark, if somebody can
can
grab that
find
link,
that.
do you have it?
I have it, but it may take me a second to get to it.
Yeah, because I haven't posted anything, so it's probably going to be buried somewhere, you know.
No, I got it on what you call
I actually have.
see. There we
I,
go.
I have the channel. I was gonna say.
You got it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
got
Bourbon
it.
Bounty, the wrong one. Yep, Cindy's gonna be a lot faster at this than I am.
Hmm.
She's
I mean,
a
I
computer
can pull it
guru
up
like
if
you.
I need to, but I'm logged in on this browser as Bourbon Bounty, so you know that's where I'm streaming. And so if I bring up YouTube, it's just going to bring up Bourbon Bounty.
Yeah.
I can hear.
Mhm. So
Yep.
Cindy
See
has
there?
posted the link to Bourbon Bounty After Dark.
There
So
you
if
go. If
you
you're
have
not a member already, sub to that one.
not
There
subbed to
we
that
go.
one,
Sub to
that's
that
where the
one.
music's going to be. Because I
Yep.
cannot play music on here, or they will copyright claim me all day long.
Yeah. Even though you're not playing any of the actual artist's music. Come on.
I know.
You
Well,
know.
Well,
they
you know.
they get. I mean, and what I don't mind, it says you have
There
to
you go, Auntie.
share. A claim, a strike is you played their music, them singing,
Oh,
right, for too long, and then
Yeah.
and you're trying to make money off of a recording artist's version of what they're doing.
yeah.
But the
And there's the
claim
Barton
just
Dog.
means, hey, this is my proprietary stuff. You're using it. You can do it, and you can cover it, but you have to share some credit with me,
Hmm.
type thing. Because you didn't write the song, you didn't make it famous.
Yeah.
And that type of where it gets tricky. Though, and it's usually a record company or a media company that comes after you. It's not,
Yeah.
it's whoever owns the ultimate rights. Because there's two different versions three different versions of Wagon Wheel out there. So who's going to get the money? Mr. Hootie of the Blowfish that
No,
became
it
Darius
wasn't his.
Rucker, or the original ones that put it out, or
Yeah.
whoever. But it's the media company that
Oh,
gets they're
Yeah,
following.
they're the ones that are messing with it. I mean, I had a buddy of mine that was he played Golf Clash on YouTube all the time, and I loaned him. I sent him an album that one of my friends had made, and said, "Here, you can use this music, and I've got permission from them, and here's the permission, written permission from the artist that actually, came up with the lyrics, made all the music, and the whole 9 yards, and here you go." And then he still got, they were threatening to shut him down because of he was playing some music from these other
Yeah.
people, and I'm like, dude, we have permission from the people that made the dang music.
Yeah, but
You
the problem
serious?
is they get royalties off of that, but the media company owns it. They
Yeah.
own the rights. And there's a lot of people out there now, like law firms and stuff, going around, and that's where they threatened to strike me on some stuff, not just claim. And because I
Jeez.
played 20 seconds of something that I had the rights to play,
Yeah.
because it was off a Garage Band, they would put a copyright claim, and I wasn't even that. They got all the money from that video, all of it. I didn't. It was
Yeah.
ineligible. It was ineligible for me to monetize, but they could monetize my entire stream because
Sheesh.
of 20 seconds.
oh wow.
Sheesh.
And that's the
Yeah.
weird
That's how they
thing.
screw you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to share this out. We're going to spin for the 20. So let me do that before
No,
before I
Gwani.
forget, and then we can wrap this thing up. But good luck, everybody, on Decorate a Tree. This is for 20 entries to the quarterly draw, which will be in March. And we're gonna Kathy Bates. There we go. That's the one you want to win, there, Kathy. That's her second. So that's it for the night. And sorry if you didn't win anything. Hopefully you can come back next week. Yeah, we get copyright claims. I don't know, May, if you get claims on your stuff or not. Oh, just do mute. Yeah, mute the CPR. Yeah, the problem is I don't want, like, if we did that, my dad's going to come up, Big Daddy H is going to sing song after song after song, and the stream wouldn't be worthy of a replay if I had muted all of it, you know,
Yeah.
because all it would do is come on, and then all of a sudden the whole thing would be muted, you know. But that's why I'm doing it on Bourbon Bounty After Dark. I'm never going to monetize that channel, you know. I'm just never going to monetize it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was.
And that's fine. I mean, everybody that goes to that channel and listens to y'all play and like your son coming on that one time and playing and everything. It's a great time.
Oh yeah.
So, if we
He
want to
said,
toss y'all a
Oh,
20 for
exactly.
playing, we'll do that. Heck with it. Ain't got to monetize it. Just
he
put
said I
a
wouldn't pay attention to his
we'll put a
comment.
link in the PayPal or something. Post your PayPal link up there on the screen or something.
Yeah. Go on to yours know how this works by now.
Yeah, he's not new.
No. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But hey, thanks for coming up here and being the
Absolutely.
guest tonight. Had a good conversation. It was fun. But we are going to sign off. Cheers, everybody, and I hope you have a great night.
Yeah.
All right.